Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today we're going to wind back the clock to the Silver Era and pay homage to the Los Angeles West Coast giant Malcolm Brenner. I love paying homage to these wonderful athletes of the Silver Era simply because I reckon that they represent the ideal physique of for a natural bodybuilder. Malcolm Brenner stood at 6 feet and 1.5 inches tall, weighed 230 pounds stripped, and was super strong, being able to pick up almost 290 pounds and press it overhead. I mean, these guys were as strong as they looked. And at the time, in the late 40s, he was hailed as a new sensation and a serious threat to the future Mr. America competition. Today we're going to look at his early training methods, as well as his strength feats and his routine in the late 1940s, which gave rise to this wonderful, strong and aesthetic and athletic development. Look at that V taper, the small waist, he's holding the vacuum. He's not ripped to shreds. And I mean, he looks healthy as with that wonderful California tan. Amazing, amazing, phenomenal superheroes. I say always, these guys are like Supermen of the day, superheroes or Supermen. These guys could have all played Superman back then. They just had the wonderful aesthetic and athletic look about them. Let's have a look at Malcolm Brenner. So at a young age of 14, Malcolm Brenner only stood at 5'8", weighing at 135 pounds. And to improve his overall appearance, he started training in a park, just doing chins and dips. This is very similar to many of the Golden Era and Silver Era bodybuilders, just doing calisthenics, especially during their teenage years, which strengthens their joints and bones and prepares them for future weight training programs. After which, after having some development doing basic calisthenics, he started weight training, and at 18 years of age, he already stood at 5'11", weighing 181 pounds. So just through puberty alone and through basic calisthenics, he really started to grow and fill up. Although he did calisthenics initially, once he started weight training, his arms went up to 16.75 inches and he had a 47-inch chest. I mean, that's a great promising start, of course, and you can already see the genetic superiority of such a gentleman. I mean, this obviously is a shot from his competing years, but when you consider that through basic calisthenics and a few years of weight training, he's already almost sporting 17-inch arms and a 47-inch chest, you know this guy has potential. Now, by 20 years of age, he stood at 6 foot 1.5 inches, weighing at 230 pounds with 18-inch arms and a 52-inch chest. Just look at this phenomenal V taper. This fantastic front lat spread held here by Malcolm Brenner with a 32-inch waist and 28-inch thighs. Now, the difference between his chest and waist was already 20 inches, which is something that Steve Reeves talks about, for example, in building a classic physique. When you can develop a massive difference between your chest and your waist, you really start showing a phenomenal V taper. This is a wonderful shot. I love this shot of Malcolm Brenner. That V taper is just fantastic. It's beautiful. Now, as I mentioned earlier, these Silver Era bodybuilders and some of the Golden Era bodybuilders were truly as strong as they looked. I mean, this guy, you can see, he's athletic as well as strong. Look at this. Look at these stats. I mean, 285-pound press, a 450-pound squat. He could bench press for 20 reps, basically a warm-up, with 200 pounds. A 270-pound pull-over and press, which is an old-school exercise. I have to demonstrate it one day once I get better. A 300-pound pull-over on the bench, and a 555-pound deadlift. Truly a strong, strong individual. Now, 9 times out of 10, these Silver Era bodybuilders were quite famous for using full body routines that would floor anyone from nowadays. They would train these types of routines 3 times a week. And I just want to list the workout here with the weight that they actually used. I don't necessarily recommend that you run to the gym and try it yourself. You'll probably pass out halfway through it. But just to give you an idea of how strong and athletic these guys were, it's just amazing to read out this routine. Bench press of 250 pounds for 4 sets of 10 reps, followed by dumbbell flies using 100-pound dumbbells. That's insane. For 4 sets. It doesn't actually specify the reps, but I'm assuming it's anywhere between 10 to 15 reps. This would be followed by dips for 3 sets of 15 reps using the body weight. That's benching. That's the chest alone. That's incredible. This would be followed by working the shoulders. Dumbbell presses using 90 pounds, 4 sets of 10 reps. Lateral raises using 55-pound dumbbells, 4 sets of 10 reps. Crazy. That's the shoulders. Wiped out. Dead. Followed by back work. Barbell rowing with 185 pounds, 4 sets of 10 reps. And a straight arm pull down using a 45-degree angle pulley, 4 sets of 10 reps, performed with very heavy weight. After having worked the major muscles of the upper body, he moves on to arms, performing barbell curls with 135 pounds, 3 sets of 10 reps. That's 60 kilos. Damn, that's pretty heavy. Followed by concentration curls. 50-pound dumbbells were used for 3 sets of 10 reps. After this, he would work his triceps using basically the standing triceps curl, otherwise known as the standing triceps extension, using a barbell, a 90-pound barbell, 4 sets of 15 reps. And to finish it off, half squats. Half squats, as the name suggests, are not ass to grass squats. These are half squats that were actually recommended by Steve Reeves, from what I remember, but mainly by Alan Steffen, who used to use also about 600 pounds, as did Malcolm Brenner. 630 pounds for 4 sets of 15 reps to only train the quads. Incredible amount of weight. And to finish off the whole program, he would do calf raises with really heavy weight. And there's an emphasis on really heavy weight in the article that I read. I mean, if 630 pounds in the squat isn't heavy, then God knows how much he used on the calf raise. It's incredible. 4 sets of 30 reps. That was a full body routine performed 3 times a week. Christ, if anyone tries it, man, you deserve a medal. So these are some shots that I've scanned from my magazines and stuff, and I mean, you can really see that wonderful, athletic, healthy physique that these guys developed. Very strong, very powerful, but yeah, not overdone. I mean, these guys were just strong, healthy, athletic, and aesthetic. Phenomenal. So I'll leave you with this very classic pose performed here by Malcolm Brenner, the Los Angeles Giant, the West Coast Giant. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know what you think. Leave me your comments. Thank you for watching. What do you think about this shot? Slightly twisted, holding in. He's actually performing a vacuum there. Lats flaring. Nice peak on those biceps. Classic. Absolutely classic. Beautiful shot. Hope you've enjoyed the video. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.